all under one banner, have organized many marches all around Scotland, and right now they are preparing everything to celebrate what is being called the Big One on the 5th in Edinburgh. I'm speaking to one of the organizers, Neil Mackay. Hello, Neil.
Hello there. Good evening.
How are you? How are things going?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, just a bit stressed out because our crowdfunder has just been a success. We've managed to raise all the money that we needed for Edinburgh, thanks to everybody's generosity. But it means now we've got to make sure all our hires and everything is booked. So today we've been doing a lot of sourcing quotes and making sure that the generator, the stage, everything is sort of ready to go. So yeah, I'm good. I'm really looking forward to the 5th of October.
So
It is going to be a very big event.
there are a lot of cost when you're organizing this kind of events. So
Yeah, the crowdfunder did fantastic, and that is just finished today.
right.
So that should be in a bank account on Monday, and then we can pay for all the bookings, all the hires. So that's where we're at right now, and we just got some flyers printed as well, with to promote Edinburgh in the final week to give it one last promotional boost, and that has also got all of next year's dates on it as well. So we're forward planning at the same time. The lineup for Edinburgh is looking great. I don't know if you've seen online all the speakers and the bands and everything.
Yeah,
So
I see there's
we're all really excited.
a lot of very well-known faces like Chris McElhenney, Tommy Sheridan, Peter Abel, the National Jail Registry, and
Yes,
also, of course, Joanna Cherry, yeah, for
yes,
example. That's a great turnout. You're thinking about a great turnout, okay, a great attendance. That's where
yeah.
you're talking about how many people?
Well, on the form that I submitted to Edinburgh Council, there's 50,000 people on the form, but that's a very small amount considering how many we expect on the day.
All right.
I expect anywhere between 100 to 250,000 people in Edinburgh. Probably in the middle, somewhere in the middle of that, maybe. It's difficult. It's obviously impossible to say, but I think it'll be in between 100 to 200,000 people. It's going to be the biggest demonstration for independence ever. I believe so, and it may well. It all depends how it goes in the day, but if it surpasses 250,000 people, then it would be the record, the Scottish record. So we'll wait and see. But one way or another, it's going to be massive.
Yeah. Listen, Neil, what's the reason for the change of route? Because this event starts Holyrood Park to the Meadows. Okay. So, do you think the Meadows is a better place to finish the event, the march?
I think I think it's a different place. I think it's better in some respect, and the route itself. If we start at Holyrood Park, we can climb up. It's not that steep a hill as the Royal Mile. It is uphill, but it's not too steep. It's quite gradual, and we're all going to take our time. There's no rush with this march. And then we go to the Meadows. So I think going to the Meadows will be really good. It's a lovely big bit of ground, a beautiful park, and it's got great views. You can look up over the city. So we changed. I agreed to change the route this year because we wanted something different, and also because I didn't think we needed the drama this time. Last year at Edinburgh, there was all the big drama over Holyrood Park.
I remember that. Yeah.
You remember that? So, but I don't think we needed that this year because we needed and the likes of Joanna Cherry and others, speakers coming forward to us to confirm. Joanna Cherry I actually asked us. We didn't ask her. She asked us very early on if she could speak, and I think that all of this is because it was in the bag. You know, it was officially approved, it was sorted, and it's got a different atmosphere to it than last year. It's not better, not worse, but I don't think we needed the drama, the contentiousness this year. Next year, we may well go back to Holyrood Park to do the rally, and it will be a whole other debate with the historic environment Scotland and all this kind of thing. But this year, I think it was important that for us that we did something a bit different and got it approved. You know.
Joanna Cherry's speech is going to be a very important one, especially with all these events and all the current situation with the Supreme Court, etc. But many are wondering if the First Minister of Scotland is going to attend, or at least to speak, if Nicola Sturgeon is going to attend, or at least to speak. Any news about it? About that?
No, there's no news. We have always invited Nicola Sturgeon to speak because she's the leader of the SNP, first and foremost, leader of the SNP, and we ask, the leader of the SNP to come and attend. However, we never, we don't expect that because she's First Minister as well, and because she's First Minister as well as leader of the SNP, her hands are kind of tied because she represents maybe all of Scotland, not just those who want independence. So there seems to be that's one of the key points that maybe stops her attending so far. I don't see her attending at Edinburgh. We'll be lucky if we get a tweet from Nicola Sturgeon. But I feel that's something on my personal, not speaking for All Under One Banner, but personally, I believe that those two jobs should be, I don't think they should be with one person. I think leader of the SNP should be with one person, and Nicola Sturgeon does a great job at First Minister, so there's no need for that to change. But I think if we had a leader of the SNP who was able to attend these demonstrations, and John Swinney attended Perth.
Yeah.
He was and he's the Deputy First Minister, so that was the highest sort of SNP parliamentarian we've ever had. The most highest ranking. So it would be great to think Nicola Sturgeon would be there. I'm not saying she won't, but it's all the information I have is kind of what we would expect, which is no, she won't be there.
Yeah, I remember last year was Keith Brown, the deputy leader of the SNP, and also Tommy Shepherd, but there were a lot of MPs and MSPs attending the march, and it's been like that since you started all these events, right, all over Scotland.
That's right. So we started 5 years ago. 5 years ago now. This is our 21st March.
Wow.
Edinburgh, 21st March. So, yeah, it would be lovely to see Nicola there, but at the same point, if there is enough representation, which there's going to be from the SNP, then it's not so, it's okay. It's okay. We've got Joanna Cherry, but I think there's other SNP MPs and MSPs, as you say, going to be on the march. So I think it's okay.
Do you think these marches are making the difference? Are they having an effect? Are they changing the no's to yeses?
Yes, definitely. It's a bit like unknown to imagine what it would look like right now if we hadn't have had the marches. We don't know. We can't, look into that other reality because it never happened. But I think if we hadn't have had the marches, what you would have seen is people in the demonstrations, people becoming a lot more disengaged, apathetic. Independence would not have been in the spotlight every year the way we're keeping it in the spotlight. And fundamentally, it shows you hear that phrase, a material change, to do with Brexit. There's a material change that means Indy 2 is possible, it's justifiable. But the material change, like Alex Salmond in 2014, he called for the people to rise up and the people to take, to exert our rights and show that we want independence. So these marches, they're consistent and they're sustainable, And so what you see is a growth over the years, not just in numbers, it's not just the size of them, but it's the spirit of them, and it's the spirit of the people that attend. And going all around the country, last year was the first year we did that, and this year again we've done that. You find it's just amazing. I think it's affecting the psychology in Scotland, and what you're finding is more and more people who maybe never been on one before, and then we went to somewhere like Ayr or Oban this year, and then all of a sudden we're approaching Edinburgh, and from what I understand, information I have, is the amount of people that are coming from Oban now, that are coming from Ayr, because there was a march in their town, and now they're making the effort to be at Edinburgh. It's amazing. So you've got this real momentum, it's building momentum, it's keeping the focus, and it's keeping the dream alive for people. They can actually express the desire for independence, not just sit behind a phone or a computer, but they can actually do something. And it's simple, just walk from A to B, but it's so energising, and it uplifts everybody, I think. So the answer is yes, I think they make a massive difference, very much so.
And do you think that it's going to be in the ref too soon, Neil? What's your view on this?
I think I would like it next autumn, maybe September, October. I would hope that is what the SNP, what Nicola Sturgeon is going to do. But I don't know whether or not she's going to delay into 2021, maybe after the Holyrood elections. So I don't know.
Well, things are moving very, very fast indeed. So, my last question is that because you have a lot of troubles with your Twitter account, I was following the events on Twitter. Yes. What was that all about?
We still don't know for sure. It started, as you're aware, several weeks ago, and we had our initial account suspended, and then I opened another account, and that got suspended, and then I opened a third account, and that got suspended. So Twitter never gave us any answer. It's amazing how in the last 2-3 weeks it's been opened up again, and we've got access. The answer is we don't know. We actually don't know. There may be an issue of someone submitting a copyright claim, a previous group member, who, we had issues earlier on in the year, and it may be because there was a company involved and so forth, that there was an issue with the logo we were using. I wouldn't put it past the UK state to seek to cause confusion on these matters as well. The truth is, we don't know, we'll never know, but we're just very happy it's back up and running again.
We'll be with Rosalia TV on the 5th in Edinburgh, so I wish you well. I wish you all the best, all the very best. Yes. And I hope we could meet in Edinburgh on the 5th. Good luck with everything.
I would really like that, so I look forward to seeing you in Edinburgh and we can have another discussion.
Perfect. Thank you very much for your time, Neil, and I see you on the 5th.
Okay, buddy. Bye-bye.
Bye.